ministers, distinguished guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First, I want to welcome all of you to this two-day international conference, which I hope will be an annual feature in the calendar of the ministry. I want to welcome especially our international guests for accepting our invitation, coming from every continent and putting up with the inconveniences of long hours of life. We are honored and pleased to have you here among us. Thank you very much. Before I move on to the subject of my speech, I want to thank the organizing team who worked so hard to make this event possible. Thank you, thank you. The theme of the conference is Somaliland Achievements and Challenges Ahead 27 years later. The purpose is to reflect on what we have achieved, but also to plan how we can overcome the challenges and the obstacles that are in our way. Now, adhering to the theme, I will start with the achievements in brief, without preempting the other speakers. Then I will talk about the biggest challenge, recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back 27 years so that you can visualize where we came from. In April-May 1991, Hargeisa, where we are today, was a ghost town, a rubble and a minefield. The few buildings still standing were looted and left empty without doors and windows. The silhouettes of the ruins dominated the skyline of Hargeisa. In Berbera, the port town, which was spared physical damage, the mood was one of anger and anarchy. Everything associated with the previous government was smashed and ransacked. Even the cement factory, which was in a working condition, was looted and disabled. In Burao, the second biggest town, the situation was tense and precarious as the people waited anxiously for the decision of the traditional elders and the Somali national movement. Most of the people were still in refugee camps in Ethiopia. Security, peace, reconciliation, re-establishment of law and order, state building, shelter and mine clearance were at the top of the list of concerns of the leadership at that time. Health, hospitality, education, energy, infrastructure, the environment and development in general were way down in the list. There were hardly any schools. There were no properly functioning hospitals, and doctors and nurses were scarce. Even as late as 1998, there were less than 50 doctors in the whole country. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're in a different world. People may not realize that, but we have come a long way. Check the handout titled, The Republic of Somaliland Achievements, in figures in 4 pages in your pack. Hargeisa, the ghost town in 1991, is now a bustling metropolis with about 1 million people. We have peace and stability and a functioning government. We have a well-established democratic system where the President, the Vice President, members of the House of Representatives, and local authority councillors are elected directly by the people. Where there were no schools, we had 2 years ago, in 2016, 1,245 primary schools attended by 256,000 students and taught by over 7,800 teachers. We achieved an enrollment rate from literally 0 to 53%. With regard to higher education, there were no universities at all in 1991, but in less than 3 decades, we established more than 30 universities, public and private, with a student population of no less than 30,000. Progress has been equally remarkable in health. In 1991, there were few dilapidated health facilities in the country. Today, we have almost 340 health facilities, both public and private, where 1,900 nurses, 550 midwives, and 700 doctors look after patients. This stunning transformation is not limited just to social services. The development of telecommunication has been phenomenal. We have 6 telecom companies with approximately 1.5 million subscribers in a country with a population of only 4 million. They provide cutting-edge services, including 4G technology and mobile banking, which has created an almost cashless society. Somaliland is also well connected. There are 6 international airlines with scheduled flights coming to Somaliland on a daily basis. You can fly in and out from morning till late afternoon from Hargeisa International Airport. Ending with this beautiful hotel we are in 1991, there were hardly any facility that looked like or functioning like a hotel proper in this country. Today, there are probably no less than 20 decent hotels just on the main road that passes in front of this hotel. These achievements must be acknowledged and celebrated. There are many countries around the world that are recognized but which cannot boast of such statistics. This exceptional progress would have been even greater had it not been for the absence of recognition of Somaliland's sovereignty. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, the denial of the recognition of Somaliland is tantamount to an economic embargo. It's a crime against humanity, and it's the biggest challenge facing Somaliland today. Our people are punished for claiming what's their right. They are denied the right to travel, the right to transact with the rest of the world, the right to get bilateral aid, the right to access concessional credit, and the right to develop. Ladies and gentlemen, Somaliland is not a separatist, renegade region seceding from Somalia. It's a country that entered into a voluntary union with another country and which has just exited from a union that did not work. Somaliland was the 15th country in Africa to gain independence from colonial Europe. There are many examples in Africa of states that united voluntarily and then dissolved the union when it failed. The people of Somaliland clearly expressed their choice in the 2001 referendum on the constitution which established the independence of Somaliland, with 97% of the electorate voted for it. The recognition of Somaliland is not going to open a Pandora box, as often claimed, neither in Somalia nor in Africa, because Somaliland's case is unique, as recognized and acknowledged by the fact-finding mission of the AU in Somaliland in 2005. Somaliland meets all the requirements of an independent sovereign state according to the 1933 Montevideo Convention. It has a clearly defined territory with international boundaries a permanent population and authority of its territory, and the ability to enter into treaties and agreements with other countries and international companies. The recognition of the independence of Somaliland is indispensable to maintaining peace and stability in the region. This is just a short list of a longer catalogue of historical, legal, and humanitarian reasons of why Somaliland should be recognized. I have no doubt that Somaliland will be recognized. It's just a matter of time. There is no single good reason why Somaliland is not recognized today. How longer we have to wait depends, of course, on how much effort we make, but also on how much support and assistance we get from our friends. I hope your visit will galvanize your support for Somaliland, and I appeal to the international community to do what's right, which is to recognize Somaliland for the benefit of everyone. Somaliland is a reality, not just a dream or fake news, and is here to stay. No one can wish it away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the privilege of having with us distinguished academicians, veteran politicians, writers and development experts whose contribution at the podium and in the panel discussions will benefit us today and tomorrow. And thank you very much.